Okay, the answer has got, the question I think has got multiple answers. One answer is, it's certain that in military terms, the history of the Crusades is a history of a failure. Okay, so apart the first crusade, the glorious first crusade, where you have this golden generation of people going there, basically after that, there is very little to write home about in terms of success. So it's a story of, until 1291, they really lose everything. So it's a story of a failure. I can't tell you, in 2 words, whether certain romantic figures are the product of an explicit attempt to kind of make people forget that there was a failure going on in Outremer. I think reality is a little bit messier and actually a little bit more interesting. I think that there are figures who at one point become, end up embodying a certain type of ideal for whatever reasons, because they were there, because they were, don't forget the 13th century, with Henry III in England. Henry III has a very long reign as a king of England, and he is engaged in a reinterpretation, in a kind of a real attempt to establish royal prerogatives after, the pretty disastrous beginning of the 13th century, when with the Magna Carta and the loss of the Battle of Bouvines, English royal power was not in great health. So yes, they do end up embodying certain ideals. Whether there was someone who said, okay, let's try these so that people will forget failure, I think there were different levels, different sort of levels in which this would happen.